Coach, entering year 14 at the helm, what have you seen kind of during camp as you guys are preparing for the 2026 season?
Yeah, look, we're trying to build some things here going into the regular season. We're obviously not where we want to be in terms of middle of the season form, but look, we're going to get there. I think we're trying to find some depth with some of the young players, what they can bring to the table. Played two really good opponents in the preseason to prepare us. Because I think the main thing we got to do is work hard to recreate that momentum and know that this year's going to be tougher. So, tougher preseason in terms of matches, I felt was a good way to get us grounded and be prepared for Thursday.
We'll go right into it then with the non-conference schedule, starting with Dayton on Thursday. Talk about the non-conference schedule, how it prepares you for Big East, especially being picked to come out of the Midwest Division as Midwest champs.
Yeah, I mean, when you get in the Big East play, you better be battle-tested and know what you have with your team. And our non-conference schedule is extremely difficult this year, but it gives us a lot of opportunity, not only to be ready for the Big East play and do what we want to do there, but also to try and get back to top 16 seed and put ourselves in position for NCAA tournament. But it's not going to be easy if we're not careful. It can obviously go another way, but I believe in this team, and I feel like we can navigate the schedule and put ourselves in a great position come NCAA tournament time and in Big East play.
Big kind of position to be filled between the pipes. Mitch Butler was your starter for 4 years. What's kind of the game plan of who might be starting in between the pipes for you this year?
Yeah, same for everybody. We're going to have competition there with Brad and Kale and Gavin. Guy that's training and playing the best will play games, and could that flip during the year? We'll see. But right now, Brett, returner backed up Mitch. Right now I'd say he's slightly ahead of the other guys, and now he's got to take that and build from there.
Defensively, you have two of your three captains, Matthew Paiva and Freddie Kosahase, leading the central part of your defense. Just talk about your back line and the leadership skills that those two guys bring to your team.
Yeah, we're counting on those guys' experience. We'll have a couple new fullbacks this year, and we brought in some good ones. But look, it's going to be built around Matthew and Freddie, just stabilizing the group and helping our defensive core be sound and pick up where we left off last year. I think we're a top 5 defensive team, and we want to continue that this year.
In the midfield, you've got Matt Dries back as your third captain. Just talk about, I believe he's a 2-year captain for you guys, so talk about his leadership, what you expect out of him his senior year.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best ball winners in college, and I expect you'll see that this year. And, our midfield can be really fantastic. We returned the 3 at the end of the year, Morkey and Roman in there as well. Heartbeat of our team, and those guys gotta do what we know they're capable of doing, and that's going to help us.
Remy Agudbiade kind of took a big step last year. I think people are aware of him, so talk about him and your strikers and what's the obviously the objective is put the ball in the back of the net, but if Remy's not having the day, what's the next plan?
Yeah, I know Remy. I'm excited for him. He's back, and he's going to have a challenge as everyone's going to try to shut him down, but he's looking as good as he's ever looked here, and he's going to have a great year. And then on the wings, look, it's Tommy. Finished the year really strong, and we're expected him to carry that on. He's so talented of a player and can really be a difference maker for us. So we're excited to see him. And then the other spot, look, could it be Nacho? It might be one of the young guys, London, Chewy. We got some talented young guys, but I really think Nacho is ready to step forward there and play a big part for us.
Yeah, talk about the new guys that you kind of brought in the spring and what you've seen them in their development over preseason camp.
Yeah, some of the guys we brought in the spring, London, Noah, Chewy, I feel like those guys are capable of helping this team right away, whether it be in midfield or out on the wing and the front line. Aiden Benitez has been proven to score goals at this level, so we're excited to see him do that in a Zips uniform. Those guys, that depth to navigate the season is going to be key, that these guys are coming in and making an impact, but all talented enough to do so. Then the back line, you got Sam Bunch, Benji. These guys are experienced players that we brought in that I feel can help. And then Nolan, a transfer from DePaul, has been just outstanding this preseason and really like what he's doing. And then we got some young guys, Austin Thune, Ivory Covington, Cole Perez, Kale DeWalt, Giannis Gazis that just got here that we'll need some time, but, man, they're going to be really good players for us.
And then I guess lastly, Coach, what makes you excited about this team to get Zips Nation and the Akron community out to First Energy Stadium this fall?
Yeah, we got a lot of key players back from last year's team where we fell short, and we're going to be as hungry as we can to repeat that year and even improve it. We want to get to the Final Four. We want to win a national championship. We want to win a Big East championship, and this team is determined to do so. But, it's got to be together. We need you behind us. It's a tough schedule. We can't do this without you, and hope you guys feel the same excitement we feel. We're ready to get going.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.